Hey guys, welcome back to the DCDS YouTube channel. It's great to see you all again. So, right now, we're on our way into the caves. Let's have a look. I've been waiting for like 2 or 3 hours now, waiting for the tide to go out, so we can get in now. Here we go. Now, if you watched the video that I filmed last year inside this cave, you'll know that these rocks get really slippy with like slime and seaweed and stuff, and I did slip and fall last year, so I'm going to try and keep a close eye on what I'm doing this year because that was nasty last year. Here we go. That was actually filmed on the YouTube channel last year as well. If you go back towards the beginning of the channel when I first set it up, you can actually see that happen. But here we are, inside the cave here. So massive. And all these boulders that we can see on the floor here that are just covering the floor, these will all go off like the ceiling and the walls and that sort of thing. This is where we've just come through, the kind of passageway there. There we go. So let's continue onwards, guys. Oh. Now I do need to be careful not to drop my phone as well because, like I say, I've just been waiting for the tide to go out. So this place is full of rock pools, full of water. So how are we going to do this? Let's have a look. Here we go. There'll probably be all kinds of like crabs in here and stuff as well, which is pretty cool because, like I say, they'll swept, the tide will sweep them all in and then they'll all be in here. Okay, it looks like we're still going to struggle to get into the cave that I was hoping to get into. And look at this, guys. Just look how slippy that is underneath our foot. So I've just got to be so careful. Yeah, it looks like the cave that I was hoping to get into is still flooded out from the tide. But it was sunny earlier, but it's gone really, it's clouded right over. So I don't think we'll be able to wait for the tide to go out of this other cave. I'll take you over there anyway, we'll have a look. Oh. What's that? Is that a starfish? Oh guys, I found a starfish. I don't know if you guys can see that there. Kind of underneath the water there. Because I can't actually see what you guys are looking at, but there's a little starfish like that size. That's cool, I've never seen a starfish in the wild before. How awesome is that? Again, that's what I love, like finding animals in the wild and that sort of thing, rather than, I mean, anybody can see a starfish at like a sea life centre or aquarium or whatever, but to actually see it out in the wild is really cool. And this is what I love about this channel, because it's not just musical instrument tuition, it's, whoa, it's a very slippy rock. Yeah, it's not just musical instrument tuition, it's kind of going out exploring the caves and seeing wildlife and getting out and doing gaming videos and vlogs and all that kind of thing. It's a lot of people that make musical instrument tuition channels just do musical instrument tuition, but I want to kind of take you guys behind the scenes of everything that I like to do, separate from the school as well. So yeah, even though the tide's going out, guys, you can still see that it's pretty far in here. Oh. And then that's the cave I wanted to take you guys in over there, but as you can see, the water's still flooding it out. So I'll tell you what, we do well in these caves, guys, because I think it was either last year or the year before. I think it was last year, and we were over by those rocks over there, and I actually saw I think it was like an otter. I think it was an otter just kind of poking its head up through the gap, or something very similar to an otter. It's so cute. Here we go. Let's try and climb over here. I made up with that, guys, seeing that little starfish. I mean, it was only like small, like that size, but it was so cool. Like I say, there's probably all sorts in this cave that I probably walked right past and not even seen. But here we go. I'm amazed I haven't seen any crabs yet, because you'd expect them to be kind of scuttling along the rocks right now, trying to find some sort of shelter, because you do get birds living up in the roof and that sort of thing. So I'm just looking as I go to see if I can find any other little creatures that I can show you. I hope you guys saw that starfish. It's a cute little thing. And again, he'll have probably been brought in by the tide that's just gone out. Because this cave will have flooded out while the tide was in. It'll have been carried in by the water, kind of. The waves will have come back out, and he'll have worked his way underneath that little rock that he was under. And he'll probably shelter there until the tide comes back in again, and he'll probably get swept back out to sea again. So yeah, careful, Max. Man, these rocks are so slippy. That's where we came in from over there, guys. This is so insane. One of my subscribers told me off last year, saying that it's really kind of dangerous going inside these caves, and you know what? They are so right. This is really not the safest thing to do. You can slip, rocks can fall from the ceiling, that sort of thing, but as an adult, I'm very careful as an adult, and I take those risks like very seriously, and I'm very cautious and careful about it. I know, again, a lot of my subscribers are pretty young, so never ever try this sort of thing without somebody with you to make sure you're doing it safely, because honestly, guys, it is very dangerous. I've been doing this sort of thing since I was a kid, climbing through caves with wet rocks and stuff like that. But honestly, guys, make sure you're doing this safely, and you've got somebody with you to make sure you're safe if you're going to be going inside caves and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, it's really good fun, but it becomes less fun very quickly if you end up falling and hurting yourself. So always be safe when you're doing stuff like this, guys. There we go. Just move my hand across to hold my phone with a different hand. Because this is it, guys. If you can see my hand there, I'm having to kind of use my other hand to kind of lean on the rocks as I kind of make my way across them. Oh, a little bit of rock just broke off there. That's not good. Here we go. It's a shame that, again, we haven't managed to get inside the cave over there. What we can do, the rocks do kind of curve round to the into that cave. Tell you what, let's see if we can oh, I'm losing my balance. Let's see if we can make our way across there, and we'll just see if we can get in a little bit. I think we did this last year as well, but let's just very carefully make our way over and see what's going on over there. I love doing stuff like this, guys, because I say it a lot in my videos, like, so much of my life revolves around work. So just having the chance to kind of get out and do something like this is really nice. Especially as I think we're going back home tomorrow, and I live nowhere near the coastline. So I'm making the most of this while I can. Try and make our way over. Again, these, like I said, the tide has just gone out, so it's left all this slime, all this seaweed, and it's left the rocks very, very wet, so you do not want to be rushing when you're doing this sort of thing. Go as slow as you need to, never ever rush. So if you can see the water here, it looks like it's coming in, but it's actually going out. So, trust me, like I say, I sat there for a couple of hours just watching the water, waiting for it. Waiting for the water to go out so I could get into the cave down that passageway that I just showed you before. I love the smell as well, you know, like the smell of the seawater and everything, the seaweed. It's a really, really nice smell. Okay, so it's very dark in there. However, the water's kind of going a little bit into it, but we might actually be able to kind of go in this time. Let me try this. Let me see what we can do. Again, I'm doing all this one-handed, so I've got to be so careful. Oh, slippery box. And I'm in here on my own as well, which again is unadvisable. You should always have somebody with you, because if I slip and fall, there's nobody here to make sure I'm okay or anything. So, but again, I'm taking that risk, and I understand the consequences of it. It's very dark in here, guys. I'm not sure you'll be able to see anything, to be honest with you, but I'm starting to sweat a little bit as well. And a lot of that sweat is coming from the fact I'm a little bit nervous. The fact that it is very dangerous what I'm doing. There's birds and stuff over there. No, see, it's just gone dark. You can kind of see over there. The water's kind of coming in over there a little bit again. It just kind of leads round that way. But what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to backtrack and we're going to start making our way out. I'm just glad that I managed to take you guys in this time. And again, that starfish, man, that was so cool. I've just had a message come through to my phone as well, a Facebook Messenger message. How that's got through, I don't know, unless it's come from like outside over there, because I am literally inside a cliff. So I should have been doing my lessons and my virtual drumming sessions in here. Get a signal that way, be able to get through really clearly. Where I've been staying hasn't had much of a signal, so it's been kind of difficult. I've had to kind of work my way around it for my sessions. Here we go. Try and step over onto. Whoa. Okay. I'm stuck. Okay. That's okay. Take a breather for a sec. My shoe just got wet. As you can see, my brother is going to kill me because he got me these shoes for my birthday back in June. It's fine, they'll dry out. Just have to make sure that I get the salt out of it, because the salt water will weaken the fabrics and stuff probably. Oh, that got the heart racing a little bit. Look at this view, guys. Look at this. So you got like the rocks over there at the side of the cliff that we're actually inside right now. It leads right the way around till there. See the birds out in the distance. Honestly, guys, I love this sort of thing, getting out in the wild and stuff like that. I don't do it often enough. I really should be doing it more. So that's twice inside this cave now while filming. I've lost my footing and very nearly injured myself, but that just goes to show, guys, be so careful and sensible when you're doing stuff like this. Do not ever rush. Here we go. Nice and slowly. I wonder where that starfish was now. Let's see if we can find him again. Oop. There we go, lose my balance. I bet you any money, guys, any amount of money, I bet there's all kinds of stuff, all kinds of creatures down here underneath all this seaweed. There'll be loads of them. Can't see that starfish now. I think it might have been further back, to be honest. Let's go back over this way. That really got me sweating though when I slipped a minute ago. Okay, so we're making our way back towards the entrance over here. Again, I'm trying not to look at the phone as much as possible because, I mean, look, this is the obstacle course I need to make my way around. You see all that dark green stuff on all the rocks. All of that is like, you know, moss and slime, and it's so slippy. I've just got to be so careful, so apologies if I'm actually looking at the screen a lot of the time. I'm trying to find where I'm putting my feet to do it the safest way. It'd be nice once we get to like 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to do these sorts of things live, and you'll actually be able to comment and see them happening as they actually happen. Little things like that. Oh, I found a little crab. He's just under here. Let's see if I can, that's too slippy. Let's see if we can use something to just uncover him here. No, he's gone right under. There was like a little crab just inside there a minute ago. Just missed him, guys. Like I say, they bury themselves like under all that seaweed and make their way towards the rocks where they're more sheltered. Surprised I haven't seen any crawling on the rocks actually, because you know, trying to get over them and stuff, but we didn't see any. Again, I don't really want to uncover them, you know, if they're kind of sheltered and stuff like that. I prefer to just like let them do their thing and that sort of thing, because obviously, like I say, there are birds around here and the birds will eat them if they find them, so apologies for not actually showing him that crab to you then, but you know, it's better for him. So we're going down this passageway now, back out onto the beach. So come on, I just got to be careful because it's still flooded out in here a little bit as well. So here we go, we're going down here. Okay guys, so I'm just going to end off the video here. So thanks very much for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave your likes, comment, subscribe, invite your friends and family to subscribe as always. And as usual, with a double power diddle double up to do a double power diddle diddle. If a double power diddle go double up to do a double power diddle diddle. The answer of course is no, of course not, because that just wouldn't make sense. I'm out of breath now from that slip. Okay, thanks for dropping in guys, stay safe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.